there, welcome to another Gracious Dogs training video. In this video we are going to talk about 3 ways that you can easily improve your dog's focus. Now these are going to be really easy, simple things to do, and they may just seem like they are just a bit too obvious and a bit too simple to actually be training, but one, that is what we are about on this channel, and two, that is the best way to keep up your dog's focus, is to constantly, regularly reinforce those basic things. When we have the basics right, it makes every other bit of training really easy and straightforward, and our dogs are more willing to do it with us. So having these very basic things as something that is just so natural for your dog to do because you do it every single day with them, when you come to working on your dog's recall, or teaching them to walk really nicely on lead, or stop them jumping up at people when people are passing them on a walk, then it's going to be so much easier to get your dog to do all the things that you need to do all of that. And them focusing on you is just going to be such a natural thing for them to do because you practice with them every single day. And having that really nice baseline of focus with your dog makes every other bit of training so much easier and so much smoother as well. Sorry, my dog is behind the camera and she's just playing by herself with a tennis ball and she's just having the best time. But having a really nice baseline of focus with your dog that you practice every single day is going to make training of all other areas so much easier, because you already have a dog that is willing to work with you. They want to engage with you and you can easily get their focus. So let's get into the 3 different ways that you can boost your dog's focus training. And hello. The first one is eye contact. Your dog just simply looking up at you. I often refer to this as check-ins, where your dog just checks in and sees if they need anything from you. And the great thing about this is you can teach your dog to do it willingly. They do it without a prompt, they do it off of their own back, they choose to do it, they will do it without you asking, they do it just because they know it's a good thing to do. It really is as simple as it sounds, which is reinforcing your dog for looking at you. And the more you do this, the more your dog is going to want to check in with you and look at you. Then reinforcing your dog each time they do this is going to help boost their focus on you, especially those times when they just happen to look at you naturally without any prompting and they still get reinforced from it. You will find that your dog very quickly wants to start looking at you more because they are getting reinforced for it. And whether that is a little treat, whether that is a yes, good girl, and a little fusses, whether it's a play with a toy, any form of simple instant reinforcement for just simply looking at you is going to encourage your dog to do it more often. And what you'll find is when your dog clicks in to knowing that looking at you and checking in with you is something that is reinforcing and good and something you want them to do, they will start doing it more and more and more. And what you'll find is your dog actively wants to engage with you and actively turns to you almost as a way of saying, hey human, is this the good thing that you want me to do? Or hey human, should I go run up to that dog, or should I just stay here and check in with you? So you'll find that they start to have a moment of, oh, I'll just check in with my human to see if this is exactly what they want me to do, rather than just going straight into doing it. And sometimes it is straight into doing the thing we don't want them to do, like running up to other dogs or chasing birds or running into that really boggy puddle. So our second way that we are going to boost our dog's focus through easy, simple training is by playing the a name game. Simply calling your dog's name and reinforcing them for responding and making sure that they have a nice, quick, and reliable response to their name. Simply just say your dog's name. When they turn to look at you, you give them a reinforcement. And again, if that's a piece of food, if it's a fuss and a tickle, if it's a play with a toy, we just simply want them to be able to respond to their name and come over to you and show some engagement with simply just their name. After all, our dog's name is the easiest thing that we can remember. And if we teach our dog to respond to their name, we can use it as a cue to get their attention on us. And the third easy way that you can incorporate more focus training into your everyday life is by simply going over what your dog already knows. Go through all of those super simple things that you've already taught your dog: the sit, the down, the paw, the spin, the go to your bed, the in your crate, the leave the food. What, like nobody wants to look at your butt on YouTube. Going through what your dog already knows on a regular basis every single day isn't just going to keep it all fresh in their mind and at the forefront of their mind, it is also a great chance for you to work on their engagement, to work on their ability to follow those instructions and those cues from you. And this can be as simple as getting your dog to sit before you go through the door, or getting your dog to go on their bed and lie down whilst you make a cup of tea, or getting your dog to sit and wait whilst you put the food bowl down. So you can just simply incorporate it into everyday bits of life, or you can take out the 15 minutes of the day to just run through everything that your dog already knows, and maybe you teach something a little bit new. And what all of this does, when you practice all three of these through your day, whether it is just as they naturally happen, or if you just carve out, it is going to all slowly start stacking up on top of each other and building up your dog's focus and making sure that it's fresh and in their mind and at the front of their mind when you need to get their attention and to get them to engage with you. So I hope that you have found this video helpful and it has given you a couple of ideas on how to boost your dog's focus. And for those of you that have made it to the end of this video, it just shows that this is the kind of training and these are the kind of techniques that are resonating with you, you are interested in doing with your dog. So if you want a little bit more about focus training, then I have a daily focus training checklist which goes through 5 exercises that you can practice with your dog. So if you want to carve out a little bit of your day to practice some focus training with your dog, then I have 5 training exercises on this checklist and a step-by-step of how to do each one of these exercises. They're all super simple, and if you are interested in getting that checklist for free, then just check the link below this video. I'll pop it below in the description. It'll be called the Free Daily Training Checklist, and click that and you'll be able to get your free checklist which goes through 5 different exercises. I hope you find this video helpful and hopefully it gives you some ideas of simple ways that you can start to boost your dog's focus, and I will see you in the next video. Time to go play with my dog.